Good morning, folks. Welcome to another episode of Unlocking You 2.0. My name is Belwinder Marwaha. I'm your Transformational Leadership Coach. On the far left, we've got Spencer Bonnet, Certified Emotion Code and Body Code Practitioner. And today we have an amazing guest joining us. Her name is Melissa Busker. She is a client of InsideOUT Institute and about to graduate from the InsideOUT Institute. And Melissa is from Northern Illinois. And Melissa, let's start off. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Yeah. I was actually born and raised in Northern Illinois. So I've been here all my life. I don't live in my hometown anymore, but pretty close, not too far. After high school, I went to Western Illinois, so I haven't really ventured too far out of the state.
Okay.
I've traveled and visited places, but I'm an Illinois girl at heart and been here. We live in a small town here. Myself, my husband, our 9-year-old son who's in 3rd grade, and our 2 German Shepherds. So we are planted here for a while. We love the small town living. We love the school district that we're in, and it's been a great place to be.
That's so awesome. And so awesome. And thank you so much for being part of this interview today. It's super exciting to be able to kind of talk with people that are kind of on the same journey as us. They're in the same tribe and we're kind of going along the same path here. So, one question I have, because obviously we're all part of this organization called the InsideOUT Institute, where we're basically, combining the conscious and the subconscious. And, I want to ask, what was your life like before joining IOI?
Wow. So I didn't get too much into the career path. I was in the banking industry. Actually, you Canadians are probably familiar with BMO Harris Bank. And that's the organization I worked for almost 13 years. So I was in the corporate space, been through actually a bank takeover. The FDIC came in and shut down the bank that I worked for, and we got taken over. It's been 10 years ago. So anyway, I was in the banking business on the commercial side of things, working with commercial clients, seeing numerous changes in the industry. And at the end of 2019, due to a restructure, I lost my job. So while I had been fortunate to survive many of these restructures, the end of 2019 found me unemployed. So roll into 2020 and I'm deciding what to do. Like, what does my next journey look like? What am I going to do with my life? Who am I? I identified so long as a banker. But was that my passion? Was that my love? No, it was a job. It paid the bills. It was comfortable. But deep down, there had to be something more. Do I stay in the industry because that's all I knew for the last 15 years? Do I dive into something else? So I was kind of in this search for what is next for me, putting together a resume after so long, just trying to figure all that out. And then February, March-ish, insert Todd Cahill into my life. Random Facebook message that he, would send out, just talking a little bit about what he was up to at the time. He had some nutrition stuff in there. He had some, leadership or coaching things in there. And it was like, hey, book a call with me. There, no obligation, no whatever. I clicked the link. I was like, what the heck? What have I got to lose, right? So did what we would call a discovery call with him. And honestly, this was prior to IOI. This was before this kind of all came to fruition. And we chatted back and forth. He talked a little bit about what he was doing. I'm like, here I am. I'm stuck. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not sure what my next path looks like. Let's meet. So prior to COVID, we actually were able to meet in person because I don't live too terribly far from him. Met at a Starbucks. I signed up and here I am. This was, like I said, prior to this, I was like, I'm going to get some coaching. I'm going to dig in. I'm going to learn more about myself and what I really want to do. And he kind of dabbled in, hey, maybe you could be a coach in the future. Like, I don't really know what that looks like, but maybe that's something you might want to look into. So I'm like, okay, let's go. So here I am, how many months later, and everything has evolved from there. So.
Wow.
Awesome. So, Melissa, tell us about your journey, some high points, some low points, because obviously going through this journey of becoming the best version of yourself is what I love to call it. Getting unstuck and just moving forward in life. Tell us about that. What happened? What transpired? What was great and what was like, oh my God.
What has been absolutely amazing through the journey is obviously we have grown like crazy over these last few months, but just the love and support that this institute provides to us. We have so much, just skill set and support and people here that, you can lean on and ask questions for, because this journey is not always easy, right? Like getting out of your comfort zone to do things like videos and live interviews and things like that are just not things that people are comfortable doing. But, we don't grow in our comfort zone, right? So those are like big lessons to learn, that we have to do what makes us uncomfortable to get to that next level. So yeah, the journey itself and digging deep and trying to figure out who you are it's tough, but it's worth it. It's definitely work that needs to be done, that everybody I think needs to do, to just figure that out. Like, who are we? Like, don't identify with that job title anymore. Like, who are you as a person, and what do you want to do, and how do you want to make an impact, or how do you want to leave this world when you're done? Like, do you want to just go through the motions like I did for so long, or do you want to just kind of take action and figure out, how you can make an impact on the world? So has it been easy? No, there's been some low points, juggling the schedule and planning for distractions and school being in session and out of session and different things like that, has been challenging, trying to figure out how to, manage and do what you need to do on a daily basis and make sure, the homestead's taken care of and you're taking care of yourself. So, there's bumps in the road. You have to allow for some challenges along the way, but we have to keep trucking forward. So
absolutely. Awesome. Well, that's so awesome, because it's like you're really diving in, and we've seen some big changes from you in the last few months here. Like, by golly, so many changes. So it's been great. And one thing I really want to ask is, amongst all the different things that we've done, over the last 6, 7, 8 months now, probably maybe even like, I can't remember, back in March, I think is when this all happened, right? What was your favorite thing with working with the IOI so far, and Todd and Emmanuel and just the whole group experience? What was your favorite part about it?
Oh my gosh, I feel like there is so much. I mean, I already touched on the support factor. So not only are we getting coaching and guidance on that conscious side, like that subconscious thing has just been blowing my mind. Like, to learn about the subconscious healing and the emotion code and the body code and what it does for people, and the releasing of these emotions, like, is something I never would have come across. And I'm so grateful that this has, shown me these opportunities. I'm one that kind of tries to be holistic in a way and be healthy and heal, and to know that we have this tool to heal from the inside out is just incredible. So, just learning about and getting healings myself on the subconscious side has been tremendous. And the family and the support, here to just keep you going forward, even when you don't want to. If you need help, you reach out, people are here for you. So it's honestly just incredible to just get poured into by all of our tremendous leaders and to soak it all up. And there's so many wonderful things about it.
Definitely. Oh, awesome. So here's a question, and like you said, you were doing the same thing for so many years, kind of just stuck in your own life without even realizing it. My question is, the subconscious work that was done over the past 6 months, how big of a factor has that been for you to get unstuck?
It's been huge, because, we're our own worst critic. I am like the hardest person on myself. It's come up so many times. So to help heal from these negative beliefs that I think we all have, about we're not worthy, we're not good enough, to learn that, those are things that maybe other people have put in your head that have stuck there. So to know that we can release these negative things and really free you up to like be who you really are. Like, without it, you're still stuck in these these negative thoughts and negative emotions that you don't need to be. So it's been incredible to have healing along the way and continue to have healing, right? Like we're always going to have something that needs to be worked on. So it's been life-changing, and just, without it, like, I don't know how some of us move forward, because we really do have those things that are holding us back, and to know that there's a tool to help with that is just amazing.
Awesome.
Man, that's so incredible, Melissa, and I'm so excited that you're kind of acknowledge that, right? Because that is a massive part that a lot of people out there just don't really know is a thing. It's just not really like common knowledge. So it's incredible to kind of get that and show that it is something that makes a massive, massive difference. Now, this is kind of like my last question for you today. And that is, if there's someone that's watching this right now down the road, maybe it's someone on your Facebook wall, maybe it's someone on our wall, someone just who's kind of like curious about the program, or just curious about making a massive shift in their life, like what would one piece of advice be that you'd like to give to that person who's watching?
Like, take a look. Like, you have nothing to lose. If you literally feel that you're at that stuck point, whether it be in your relationship, in your finances, whatever it may be, like, we just have something, and you need to have an open mind to take a look. Like, if you don't, like, where might you be 5 years from now? We talk about our 5-year vision statement, and if you keep doing what you're doing right now, where are you going to be in 5 years? Are you going to still be stuck? Are you still going to be where you don't want to be? So reach out. We have so many tools to help show you what we're all about. We have so many people willing to chat about what we're doing here. There's just take a look, have an open mind, think about it. Literally, you have nothing to lose.
Yeah. Awesome. Just to piggyback on that, Melissa, one of the first things when I first started here that I heard that just really hit me like a brick wall was get out of your own way. And really, this is, take that step, reach out to us so you can start getting out of your own way. And we don't realize how much we are in our way because of everything that's subconsciously tied. And then consciously, we can work on the conscious side. But until we remove that subconscious baggage, that emotional baggage through your life, it's really hard to get out of your own way. So with that said, thank you so much, Melissa, for being here today with us. If you really enjoyed hearing about what we said, or listening to this, and what we said resonated with you, check out our website so you can learn more about us. Visit www.leadyourideallife.com. There you'll be able to find a couple of amazing videos about what it is we do, how we combine the conscious and the subconscious, and how you can really get out of your own way. And aside from that, we've got an amazing webinar that we have put together. It's typically live every Thursday night. However, this Thursday with Thanksgiving down where you are, Melissa, in the US, we're not going to be doing it live. However, if you want a replay of last week's webinar, recorded webinar, you can watch it on your own time whenever you like. Connect with us and we'll share that with you. And really, it'll give you a great insight and great ideas to what we're doing and how we're changing people's lives and how we've changed our own lives as well. So with that said, thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. You can visit this website to register for our next live webinar, if you like, at www.2020recoverymanual.com. Aside from that, Spencer and I will be back tomorrow with another episode of Unlocking You 2.0. Until then, everyone, stay safe and happy Thanksgiving for those that are watching.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.